with the forecast. Ev,
Sharon, you were okay. I think I told you to wash your car. So if anything happens, it's really my fault. There's a little bit of drizzle on the way, but not really any rain. The drizzle produced from the fog. I actually haven't washed my car yet, but it is on the to-do list for this week. So if you want to go ahead and wash yours, probably a good time to do it. Again, we are expecting a little bit of drizzle, patchy drizzle produced from the fog we're expecting, but other than that, not expecting any rain on the way. A pretty dry forecast and a windy forecast. Wind will be the word. We're getting a look at Blue Ridge right now. A gorgeous shot, nice and clear out there. Not looking at a lot of fog in this shot, but it is out there closer to the coast and spanning to some of our inland valleys into the overnight hours. A look at the big picture. Just want to show you the showers we saw to our north starting to pass. It does look like we're going to see much drier conditions to our north pretty soon here, so everybody finally getting a little bit of a break. Wind will be the word as we head into the next few days. Wind starting to pick up right now in spots like Lancaster and the Antelope Valley. We're expecting westerly winds. That's exactly what we're seeing right now, coming in at 17 miles an hour, eventually shifting to the north. So tomorrow, those offshore winds coming in. Right now, generally winds coming from the west, and as a result, the winds are generating over the water, blowing toward the land and pushing that fog right into the forecast. The northerly winds will push it out, and we are expecting more sunshine as a result. Temperatures currently in the 50s, 52 in Wrightwood, 58 in Pasadena, 60 in Anaheim, 61 in Long Beach and Laguna Beach at 60 degrees. So overnight low clouds, patchy drizzle, breezy to windy and near average temperatures. We're going to have the rest of your extended forecast though, along with that weekend forecast. It's all coming up in a little bit. Robin, Sharon?
yeah, I think so.
I'm ready to go to the airport.
To eat.
To eat.
All right, so we had a lot of rain.
Yeah.
We
and,
did,
and I
yeah.
was under the impression that we were just going to be clear for a nice little stretch of time. That might not be the case, huh?
Well, it depends what you count as clear. Does
You say
drizzle
sprinkles.
count?
Well, she
No,
said
no.
the car wash, and drizzle's enough to totally ruin a car wash.
It's
Just like that.
But it's early in the morning, so if you're
Okay.
not driving
You
around
might not be
early
up.
in the
Yeah.
morning,
All right.
then it's okay.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
by the afternoon, we're expecting sunshine and no rain, no drizzle, no sprinkles. So if that's any consolation,
might
does
help.
that work for your car wash? Okay.
Thank goodness they hand out those rain checks.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Rain
Do they?
check.
Yeah, I think
That's
24
what
hours.
it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So there
I'm
you
going
go.
back 2 days after. Give me my rain check.
I don't think you'll have to, though. It's really not too big of a deal. It's patchy drizzle in some of our inland spots. The Antelope Valley especially already getting wind. And we're expecting the Santa Clarita Valley to pick up a little bit. And then we're expecting another wind event to come our way. So we'll be talking about that in just a minute. We do want to show you the big picture, and you're going to see the rain sitting to our north finally starting to dissipate, moving out of the area, and pretty much the entire state finally starting to dry out, with the exception of the patchy drizzle. But of course, that's produced from the fog, not from a storm system. You'll see westerly winds coming in right now for Lancaster, 17 miles an hour, 4 for Riverside, 4 for downtown Long Beach at 4 miles an hour. So pretty calm at the moment along the coast. 50s out there with a few 60s, 61 in Valencia, 58 in Pasadena, 60 in Anaheim and Laguna Beach currently at 60 degrees. So we've got overnight low clouds. We've got a little bit of patchy drizzle, breezy to windy, near average temperatures. You'll see right here we were a little below average today, 66 degrees. Average is 68, so we were 2 degrees below average, and by tomorrow we're just about at average. Over the next 24 hours we're talking 50s and then upper 50s with low clouds and fog in the morning, and by the afternoon partly cloudy with upper 60s. So if you like today, you'll most likely like tomorrow. Burbank 69, Riverside 71, Irvine 67, and Oxnard a little cooler, coming in at 66 degrees. You will see a little bit of fog showing up first thing in the morning there, again producing maybe a bit of drizzle. Futurecast not showing a whole lot of it, but there is the potential for it. By 10 o'clock in the morning, still quite foggy, and then just pretty fogged in along the coast in the afternoon hours. Calling it partly cloudy at the coast, we will see more sunshine into our inland spots. And as we move through the next few days, we're expecting to see even more sunshine as those offshore winds start to kick in. A little windy tonight in some of our inland spots. As we head into Friday, we are expecting to see more sunshine. Pleasant temperatures by Saturday. We're still in the 70s on Sunday and Monday, but we are expecting another cooler Santa Ana event Sunday into Monday. So we're calling it clear and breezy for the coast and the mountains, some of our inland spots, the Antelope Valley, Santa Clarita Valley, the I-5 corridor right there, expecting windy conditions Sunday into Monday. For the desert, same thing goes with 60s turning to 50s, back up to 60s. And for the mountains, 50s turning to 40s, back up to the 50s by next week. Robin, Sharon, back to you. And things are drying out a bit, but we are dealing with dense fog, maybe a bit of drizzle and wind on the way. We'll have all of the details coming up. no rain. We are looking at
Drizzle.
fog, and that's exactly where we're expecting the drizzle to come from. Look at the JW Marriott and the Ritz-Carlton in downtown right there. Yeah, great shot for you. A little bit of fog in the forecast, and you'll see the lights lighting up in downtown LA tonight. So we're still seeing the building, so there's still some visibility out there, but it could lessen into the overnight hours. And as a result, again, from the fog, we could see a little bit of patchy drizzle. We're not calling it rain, just drizzle, and by tomorrow afternoon really shouldn't be a problem. Taking a look at the big picture, you're going to see that rain that we were looking at to the north of us, rather, is starting to move out of the forecast. It's dissipated, it's moving to the east. High pressure starting to build in, and with that, we're looking at drier conditions, but windy conditions. No advisories at this point, but we are looking at the winds starting to pick up. Westerly winds generally for spots like Lancaster at 17 miles an hour, the Apple Valley at 9. Everybody else pretty calm, but winds will start to transition. We're going from westerly to northerly. Those are your offshore winds. Once those come in, we're going to start to see warmer conditions. We're going to start to see clearer conditions as well. For now, though, still dealing with the fog, still dealing with that sea breeze, and you'll see 51 degrees in Wrightwood, 58 in Pasadena, 59 in Anaheim, and 16 in Laguna Beach. Your headline showing you overnight low clouds, patchy drizzle possible, breezy to windy, and near average temperatures, a little below average for today, 66. Average is 68, so we were a couple degrees below average. And over the next not couple of degrees, but 24 hours, we're going to be a little bit near average or even above average in some spots. Downtown hitting average at 68 degrees tomorrow. Burbank 69, Riverside 71, Irvine 67, Lancaster 65, and Oxnard getting up to about 66 degrees. So we are expecting some fog into the overnight hours. We're seeing it out there right now. It's going to continue to thicken up first thing in the morning. By 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we are expecting to be pretty socked in, not just at the coast, but possibly into some of our inland valleys. We could even see a little bit of drizzle produced from that. Futurecast not showing a whole lot of moisture, but it's certainly a possibility. Even by the 2 o'clock hour, we are dealing with some fog along the coast, but inland spots already expecting more sunshine. A mix of clouds and sun, partly cloudy for the basin in Orange County tomorrow afternoon. Mild temperatures continuing through your Friday, warming up by your Saturday, and then the next round of winds come in. This round, though, a little windier. You're going to see warm and breezy by your Sunday, breezy by your Monday, and it's a cooler Santa Ana event, keeping temperatures in the 70s. Not too hot, not too cool. I would say just right. Back to you.
All right.
Fog, drizzle, and wind all in the forecast. We'll have the latest coming right up.
Evelyn Taft.
Yeah, but you know, there's not a whole lot of drizzle. I mean, it's really just going to be lasting overnight into the morning hours. Yes, we will be outside then. So, Sharon, I know you just washed your car. I hope it'll be okay because I told you to wash it. Other than that, we're not really expecting any rain in the forecast. Again, it's just drizzle, and it's produced from all the thick fog that we're looking at the moment. We're looking at fog in the basin, spanning into our inland spots at the coast as well. By tomorrow afternoon, though, looking at a clearer forecast, and we are looking at a breezy to even windy forecast in some spots. As we take a look to our north, we've been looking at a lot of rain over Northern California, but things have dissipated and the rain is already starting to move out. High pressure starting to build in, and as it does, we're starting to get those winds. Still a westerly wind coming in at this point. Lancaster pretty windy right now at 15 miles an hour. Everybody else pretty calm, but we are expecting the winds to pick up in the Antelope Valley, in the Santa Clarita Valley, in the passes, canyons, the I-5 corridor, expecting some of that wind overnight. And again, it's not just now. We're actually expecting another wind event. We've been talking about it. It looks like it's coming our way Sunday into Monday. We will continue to track that for you. For now, we are tracking temperatures this evening. We're in the 40s and the 50s, 57 in Pasadena, 58 in Anaheim, 55 in Riverside as we head over to downtown here at 58, and Santa Monica at 59 degrees for us this evening. Overnight low clouds and fog, patchy drizzles we mentioned, breezy to windy, near average temperatures. You'll see today we were just a little below average. We were at 66, average is 68, making it to average under partly cloudy skies for the basin tomorrow. Burbank 69, Ontario 70, Lancaster 65, and Oxnard 66 degrees. Futurecast set for the 3 o'clock hour. That's 3 o'clock this morning, and we are expecting foggy conditions continuing through the 5 o'clock hour, and then by 10 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or morning rather, we're still foggy. By the afternoon, there we go, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to see a little more sunshine. Partly cloudy with more sunshine even by the 4 o'clock hour as those offshore winds start to kick in. And as they do, It's going to gradually warm up and it's going to gradually clear out. Actually expecting another offshore event Sunday into Monday. And with that, more sunshine and warmer temperatures in the forecast. For the coast, temperatures turning to 60s, turning to 70s. I heard a yay over there. So yes, we are excited for warmer weather as we head toward the weekend. For the deserts, 60s turning to 50s, back up to the 60s by your Monday. For the valleys and the Inland Empire, we are in the 70s pretty much all week, expecting plenty of sunshine as we head toward the weekend. And finally, checking in with the mountains, 50s turning to 40s, back up to 50s, expecting especially windy conditions by the second part of the weekend. Rob and Sharon, back to you.